Hey there, it's Amy from ShowMe Suburban. So, do you have this problem where clutter kind of trickles into your house and then ends up stacked up in piles all over your kitchen, your dining room, on your stairs going up to your second level? Listen, if you have an issue with paper clutter, I can totally relate. I used to have huge issues with paper clutter, but let me tell you just a couple of tips that helped me to keep the paper coming into my home from becoming clutter. So number one, anytime you bring paper into your home, whether that be a piece of mail or a sports schedule for your kids or a doctor bill or an invitation from somebody at work, take action on it as soon as possible and then get rid of it. Don't let those papers sit around because they will start to represent unmade decisions, and those will increase your stress level in addition to causing clutter throughout your house. Number two, make sure that you throw away coupons that you're not going to use in about the next week. Look, I love a Victoria's Secret coupon just as much as the next girl, but let's be honest, I'm not shopping in there every week or even once a month or even a couple of times per year. So if you're not going to use those coupons that you get in the mail within the next week, and I mean not going to use as in you are not planning to go to that store, just toss them. Chances are you can find that coupon online, and honestly, do you need to spend the money anyway? Number three, make sure that you keep your shredder and your recycle bin super close to where your mail tends to land when you come in the house. So for example, I'm in my kitchen right now. My shredder is actually right over here. You can hear it wheeling probably. It's a little bit too heavy for me to pick up and show you, but I keep it right next to my kitchen counter. And when I come into my house with my mail every day, I stand back there and I sort my mail. Anything that's sensitive that I don't need to keep, I go ahead and just run it through the shredder. Likewise, my recycle bin is located just a few feet away off camera here. Any newspapers, generic mailers, or coupons that don't have my name and address on those, I go ahead and just put in the recycle bin. You also want to make sure that you either have a landing spot for reference papers or a way to capture those reference papers so that you can toss them then in there. So when I say reference papers, I'm talking about things that don't necessarily require action right now, such as paying a bill, but also things that also are not trash or recycle. So again, this would be things like your kid's sports schedule, an invitation, a list of school supplies that they need. Either have a folder or a binder on your counter where you can stash all of those things and go through it periodically, or even simpler, just take a picture of each of those pages with your phone and keep them in your gallery, or use an app like Evernote to organize them. So that way they become digital instead of physical. And let me tell you, it's a whole lot easier to just go through and delete a bunch of photos than it is to sort through a bunch of papers, figure out what you need to keep. Do I need this? Can I get rid of it? So digital is a lot easier, but again, a folder or a binder on your kitchen countertop for those reference papers will also work. So again, just to recap, to keep paper that's coming into your house from becoming paper clutter, you should be, number one, taking action on stuff ASAP. Don't procrastinate. Number two, make sure that you're throwing away any coupons that you won't use in the next week. Number three, keep your shred and recycle bins within super close proximity to the entry to your home or where you tend to sort your mail. And number four, make sure that you either have a landing spot for reference papers or a way to photograph them and organize them digitally. Hey, listen, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a share, and otherwise I will see you on showmesuburban.com. Thanks so much.